Yeah,
All right, we live.
we're live.
I am broadcasting live from. Looks like I'm on. Looks like both of my Facebook platforms.
Perfect. I am on YouTube, my Instagram, hi Instagram people, and Facebook. So I am Maria Davis Pierre, licensed mental health counselor and the CEO and founder of Autism in Black Inc. And we are here to talk about our fourth annual Autism in Black virtual conference that we're very excited about. For those of you who don't know me, I am a late diagnosed autistic adult, and we have 3 children, 2 of which who are autistic. And this is my lovely husband, Dr. Barry.
All right, y'all. Good afternoon, everybody. Yours truly, Dr. Barry Pierre. The person in the background, right? Like Mr. Technical Assistant, technical support for Autism in Black, amongst other things. Very excited to be bringing you another update on this conference. Every day we bring an update, lets me know that we are one day closer to the conference, one day closer to the fourth annual conference, sponsored by who, Maria? Let's shout out our sponsors, because this is the first year we got sponsors. Let's shout out our sponsors who are bringing this daily live update to y'all.
Sure. So our title sponsor is Amazon. Our platinum sponsor is Arlen Hamilton with Runner. You can go check out higherrunner.co. And then our gold sponsor is Grant Makers for Girls of Color. And if you hear our children screaming in the background, they are currently playing Fortnite and gaming. So they're very excited today. What else, husband? What are we talking about today?
Today, we didn't come on yesterday. Schedule got away from us. So we did not get a chance to come on yesterday. But of course, what we typically do with these updates, especially for those that this is the first time catching the live, we kind of give just a rough update on what to expect for the conference. Any updates that we've had over the past 24, 48 hours or so for said conference. And we try to answer any questions you may have, especially if you're still on the fence, thinking like, all right, I may want to go. I'm interested. I'm not sure. And we're here to answer any questions that you guys may have.
Exactly. Also, for my clinicians and therapist folks, I am a ACEP approved provider, and we will be offering CE hours. I'm currently combing through all of our live speakers because I am approved for live hours. And we will, I know we said today, but give me another day, guys, because it's a little tedious of a process. And we'll have all of that information tomorrow regarding how many hours we're offering live. Somebody asked, how do I join the conference? You go to that link that's scrolling across the bottom, autisminblack.org/conference 2024, and you can secure yourself a ticket. It's happening next week, April 19th through the 21st. It's completely virtual. We host it on the Hoover platform. We'll be letting all of our ticket holders in starting Monday, I believe. So watch out if you already have a ticket. Go ahead and watch out on your emails on Monday. Because you'll be getting invited to go into the platform. And we always let people in a few days early to get acclimated, to check off the agenda, which ones you want to attend live, or seeing the live agenda, starting to network within the app, starting to win some of those prizes or get on the board to win some prizes. I know if y'all watched our commercial, you saw I got my prize wheel this year. So we're going to be giving out prizes. So yeah. And somebody asked, hi.
For the speakers, the number of speakers, check your emails for all the speakers. Check your emails. You should also get access to the Hoover platform today as well too. So we sent that out earlier today.
And I have a question. Can you share some of the topics that will be discussed? Do you want to go ahead and share your screen, husband, to go to the live topics?
Yeah, let's get that going.
Mhm. And while he's doing that for our speakers, some of you, I don't think I've put everybody into our app yet. So some of you may be getting some emails a little later today as well. So just keep checking your emails if you are a speaker and haven't gotten your email from Hoover yet. Oh, let me do this.
All right, so we are on the official Autism in Black website. If you have not had a chance to check it out, please make sure you do. autisminblack.org. So if you want to get access to the agenda for this year, we're just going to go under the conference information tab, and you'll see a drop down arrow, whether it's on mobile or desktop, it's kind of the same process. Go under the 2024 conference, then you'll hit our agenda here. And what I love, like I said, it's so we still have a couple updates to do, but it's not anything necessarily drastic as far as a change in schedule, but it does give us a nice breakdown. You also get the ability to save this event schedule. You get to print it out as well too. You could even share it if you wanted to. Hey, we appreciate you if you want to share it as well too. And then you just kind of see starting Friday. Now this does not have Maria's VIP session on there, so it is the VIP session different.
We start Thursday VIPers and platinum VIPers. Shout out to Destiny Huff, one of our speakers, who's already went in and started uploading her stuff. So what you'll notice is that the speakers are uploading some of their information. Also, once we have the sessions that will be used for CE hours, they will have more in-depth information on the schedule as well, to keep in with requirements of ASAP. And hi, Althea, who's watching us on IG. So let's talk about some of these topics. So as you can see, Thursday is not on here for my VIP people. You get separate emails regarding what we're doing Thursday. Friday, we start at 12 p.m. I'll be doing an open and a welcome. Then we have Destiny Huff, who is talking about co-occurring diagnosis that impact Black autistic children. We have neurodivergent financial freedom, strategies to advocate for your child in a non-diversified school, neurodivergent joy, Black liberation and disability justice by Heather. Heather is another amazing speaker who we love, and I believe this is Heather's third year speaking with us. So
Heather's the one who did the emotional regulation conversation. Is that Heather?
Different person.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that is Dr. Ann Louise Lockhart.
Oh, and that's my one. Oh, she was a favorite. If you're a podcast listener, definitely check out the Autism Black podcast. That's an episode you definitely want to check out. Emotional regulation. It was very, very eye-opening for me.
Yes, and then we have our parents panel session. Thursday for our VIP attendees, we are having a professional panel session where you can talk to professionals in a more intimate setting for our VIP attendees. Saturday, we're starting off around 8:15, and we have lovely Lundy, who has a customized poem for us over here at Autism in Black, and she will be opening us up with that. So I'm very excited. Then we have adults adapting to autism with Megan. Megan is amazing, and her podcast episode will be releasing soon. So I'm very excited about that. I spoke with her this week for her podcast, and I'm just blown away by all the work that she is doing. Then we have Kayla Allen, who is the author of the Autistic in Black book, which I'm getting here, if you guys can see. And I am featured in this book, and she's going to be talking about We're Heard, Bridging the Gap Through Advocacy, Impact, and Quality of Life. Then we have Donna, who was a speaker last year, and she's a speaker this year. And I'm very excited about her session, Not Rude, Autistic Communication and Masking. Cheryl Poe is opening us up with our first session on Saturday with Advocating While Black. And we know Cheryl always brings the heat every single year. Cheryl has been a speaker since we started the Autism in Black Conference, so we're very excited with her. Then we have Creating Authentic Representation, Telling Your Story with Tamika Kitchen Spruce. Our Black Fathers panel session hosted by Dr. Barry. We are very excited about that. This is our first Black Fathers panel, and we have been trying to get this for a few years, and we finally got it. We're very excited. I don't see too many conferences having a panel of just Black dads talking about their experiences. You know, it's usually moms and professionals, and dads are not, are left out a lot. But we're very excited to have this panel session. So that is Saturday. And then of course our Platinum VIP has the paint and sip with us. And I don't know what I did with my, the Platinum VIP paint and sip. And last year we painted bags that looked like this. Dr. Barry's holding up our VIP box. And Platinum, you get this in yours. Well, not this one, because we have new ones this year that haven't been shown just yet. So we're excited about that. So that's our Saturday. And then Sunday, closing us out for the weekend, we have Katrina, who I also spoke with for their podcast episode, and I am just blown away by everything that they are doing. It's living on our terms, finding the euphoria within, and they are talking also about ADA rights and employment for autistic individuals in the workforce. So I'm excited about that. We will be doing a lunch with our community members, those who are already community members and our new community members. We'll be doing a lunch with you all, virtual, of course. Sharia is doing Unlocking Opportunities, Demystifying the Corporate Labyrinth for Black Autistic Talent. Very excited about his session, and his podcast dropped today. So you can go and listen to that episode today on all platforms and get just a little bit of an insight into their session. We have Shamika Allen, who has been a speaker since year one as well. How to turn a psycho-educational evaluation into a good IEP. That's going to be a great session. We have Empowering Autistic Adults in Navigating Their First Professional Role by Cassandra, which is going to be great. Of course, we have our Autistic Adult panel session. And then we have Shifting the Systemic Narrative of Autism from Exclusion to Inclusion with Asia 2, who has been a speaker with us since year 2. And we have been closing out with them since year 2 because they lead us on out in a high note. So yeah, that's our live, and we are very excited. Whew, that was a lot. Yeah, you can stop sharing. Let me see here. I have a lot of comments I need to go through now. As I was talking about all of our Cheryl, I was reading the the schedule in the wrong way. I was going this way and it's this way. So my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, this Black Fathers panel session is going to be amazing. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, very excited about that. This is kind of something we've been really has been in the works for a few years, just from a fact that because the hero that we have and the superstar that Maria is, she typically will draw women, right? It's just you're going to follow like-minded individuals. But like what I would find, especially when we would be promoting the conference, is that a lot of my fathers and my men would be tagging the women, say, hey, what about this? What do you think about this? Right. So it was one of those things where I say, hey, we gotta highlight the fathers out there, because we know that a lot of times the work is being done especially in a supportive role. But there are a lot of main characters out there as well too. So we just wanted to make sure that we don't have a conference that serves as a safe space, but not say like, "Hey, fathers, we recognize the work that you're doing." So that's why this panel is going to be fun. It's going to be. I already know we're going to get a lot of questions from the audience. I already know that's coming because I think it's. I don't want to say it's rare for an organization of this like to kind of highlight fathers in this light, but it's going to be something where like, oh, like I've been waiting to ask, like my brother acts the same way, my husband acted the same way, my nephew acted the same way. So you're going to see a lot of similar stories that I feel that's going to resonate with a lot of people, and hopefully answer questions that you may be like, how come he isn't more supportive, or why is he so supportive, right? Like I'm hoping we're going to be able to answer some of those questions throughout the panel.
Yes. We got a lot popping over here on Instagram. Althea says Instagram seems to be popping more than Facebook. I get a lot of Instagram love. So yes, it's usually a different vibe over there.
We get a lot of love on Instagram, but when I be checking like the likes and the comments, they don't be as live as Facebook. I'm gonna just put it out there, like y'all there, but when she posts, I don't see them. I don't see the double taps. Right. So make sure when that Autism in Black post go out, we're hitting the double tap, we're hitting the share. We don't want to be y'all best kept secret. We appreciate you. We don't want to be your best kept secret. Make sure you're double tapping, liking, hitting the comments, letting us know. Because Facebook got that energy. Facebook, Maria tell you, they got no problem commenting. Facebook will let you know I saw this post.
Okay, Dr. Thank you. Somebody asked, I have to stop him. What was the name of the podcast again? It is the Autism in Black podcast. And we're on all streaming platforms. Of course, you can go to our website as well, autismblack.org/podcast. And it is the episode that was released today. But of course, if you haven't listened to any of our episodes, you can make your way through. We have a lot of past speakers, people who have never been a speaker but have offered amazing information. Dr. Berry talked about his favorite session with Dr. Ann Louise Lockhart, who was a speaker year one, and she was talking about emotional regulation. So you can check that one out as well. Let's see. What do we have? Somebody asked.
What did Clark talk about last year? Because I'm trying to remember who Heather Clark was.
Heather, yes, you love Heather as well. You've talked. Okay. She's the one that you said brings that type of energy that you
like. I know who Heather. Yes, I know who Heather is. Once you said that, I know exactly who Heather is. I know exactly.
Yes. So go check out Learning Advocate. That is Heather's page, and she's in New York. And she is, when I tell you she is boots on ground, Heather be out there in the trenches on the lines with bullhorns advocating for our children. She does not play. So check her out. Somebody said, can you detach ADHD from autism? Can you elaborate what you mean by that? Are you saying as two different diagnoses? If so, yes, I am diagnosed autism and ADHD. Our son is diagnosed autism and ADHD. The name that you'll hear in the community is ADHD, meaning that we have both. So yes, you can have the diagnosis of both. Let's see. What else? What else, husband? Do you want to
one more question? Can we elaborate on
Can we elaborate on mental health versus competency? Can you explain that one as well, Anna? I don't know what you are meaning by that, because that could go a many of ways. And let me know when you're in Florida. And I got to let you know, we are based in Florida. We are in South Florida. We live in West Palm Beach. So I'm here. We're in Florida all the time. I get a little embarrassed to say that we are in Florida because y'all know our governor and what he's doing. But yes, we are based in Florida. So let me know what you're thinking.
Yes, yes. And it's so interesting because the reason why that's such a great question is that because of the work we do and really kind of the approach of how we do it, as far as virtual conference, all the stuff we do online, I think a lot of people don't realize just how local we are. Like I would say that Maria and Autism Black is probably as well known in different parts of the country as it is in Palm Beach County.
Yeah.
And it really is just a testament of the work and the effort to understand that our community here in Palm Beach County, we would be doing a disservice if we only focus locally. So as we say, hey, we're gonna try to talk to everyone. Our message just kind of spread out there. But we do love when people ask like, hey, like what about Florida? Think about like, yeah, it's because it just kind of lets us know that like we still got work to do, right? We still got work to do to let people know like, hey, this is a Palm Beach County, South Florida, grown company. But we understand that our service lies in being able to kind of touch as many hearts as possible, and because of that, they know Maria in DC, they know her in Virginia, they know her in Atlanta, they know her in Chicago, they know her in New York. Like it's West Coast. We had people in the conference last year who were like not even in this country. I forget the country.
But yeah, I know we have Canadians. Hope I'm saying that right. Who have already bought tickets in other countries as well. So we're excited about and shout out to, because a lot of people think I'm from DMV and that we're based in DMV, because a lot of our supporters are in the DMV area. So shout out to the DMV people who been holding us down, because they oftentimes believe that Autism in Black is housed in DMV area. So you guys really always show up for us. Have another question here. Is the conference for parents only, or can siblings attend as well? Parents, siblings, professionals, advocates, any and everybody who is raising a Black autistic child, is a Black autistic individual, or works with the Black disability community, or wants to just learn more about how to support the Black disability community, is welcome at the conference. So we're very, very excited. As well, Althea, who is my sister friend, always holding us down, and has been a resident speaker, has a Black play therapy symposium for all of my professionals that you guys need to be checking out as well. That's happening in July, and I will be there supporting. So check out what Althea is doing, because she's always doing something amazing. What else, husband?
I think nothing really burning on the soul. We still haven't given them our yearly check out what comments we've gotten. I definitely think we need to, either tomorrow or what's today? Today's Thursday. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow or Friday or Saturday, just maybe the weekend. We definitely need to give. And the reason why is because some of the questions we're getting, like these aren't bad questions, right? These are questions that people are generally asking, like, hey, like we had a question. Hey, my kids are biracial. Can I come? Hey, I don't have a Black child, but I'm a caretaker, or I'm an advocate, or I'm a therapist, or I work in the school board. I work in so these are great questions. And trust me, we love answering these questions, because it's funny because you see Autism in Black and then Autism in Black conference. For some reason, some people may think that's divisive, right? When we say Autism in Black, and some people think like, oh, we're trying to establish a fence and keep people out. No, we're just saying, hey, when you go to this conference, right, understand who the subject matter is going to be.
Exactly.
Right? There's other conferences, right? We don't need to name them. There's other conferences. They don't have to say autism in Black, right? Because they're like, yeah, we're not really, that's not our focus. Whereas here, when we say this is the Autism in Black conference, it's because we understand that, hey, this is the focus. But no, we're not putting up a fence. Everyone is welcome.
In fact, we want you guys to come to our conference because we would really like if the harm stops to our community, if people know how to better support our community. And if nobody but us is talking about that, and the speakers who have graciously come on our platform to talk about that and talk about it on their platforms, where else will you get the information, right? So you need to be coming to our conference to get the information on how to better support our community. We center the Black disability, Black autistic, Black family experience, and we are going to continue to do that. But that does not mean that you can't come. It means you should be there so you can better support our community, because when it comes to community support, we are very low on the totem pole as the Black community. So if you know better, you do better, and you can know better by coming to the conference.
Indeed.
And yeah, so I think we should do it this weekend. We'll still be going live every day, but I want to have some time through the weekend to go through these comments, because yeah, some of them are comments that, you know, we need to spend some time answering, but some of them are just ignorant, and we want to spend some time highlighting the ignorance that we also have to deal with when it comes to our conference. People are just shocked by the name of our organization, and that leads to biases. And it's just an example of some of these barriers and some of these systemic hoops that we have to deal with. So we're very excited, very excited. Do you want to give out some
let's get out some. We got a podcast. Podcast just dropped today, right? A podcast episode. So, we got some, some stipulations, right? So, one, right, make sure you subscribe to the podcast and leave us a 5-star review on today's episode, or just leave us a 5-star review. Send us a screenshot of the 5-star review, and you got about an hour, and you'll get a ticket, right? Let's give a couple tickets out. I think we've been generous. I think especially with these amazing sponsors, Amazon, grant makers for girls of color, Arlen Hamilton, and I always say this wrong, Maria, like the company
is Runner, and the website, which you all should be checking out because it's amazing, higherrunner.co.
Higherrunner.co. So we have some amazing sponsors who want to give tickets away, right? This is an offense, right? This is an open door, right? They're giving tickets away so y'all can come and attend, right? Because especially when y'all read when we talk about some of our comments, like first of all, let me tell y'all something. Just a tangent. Maria don't like me going on a tangent. Like I'm a physician.
I get nervous. I don't know what he's gonna say.
I'm a physician, right? A lot of people look at this organization and this conference as this big money grab attempt, right, to get rich. Fam, I'm good. I'll just be honest, I'm good.
Yeah.
we want y'all to enjoy the podcast, the webinars, the blogs, the conference. But of course, right, we gotta charge, because we gotta take care of our speakers, right? We have speakers who we want to see in better positions, right? I can't wait to get to the point where I can't afford Cheryl Poe, where I can't afford Althea. I can't wait to get to that point, because they're so in demand, right? Like that's just the name of the game. So
we can't afford them now, but because they love and believe in our platform, they give us a discount. But yeah, it's needed, and please be mindful that 85 to 90% of our speakers have a disability. So we should be paying them. We should be giving them honorariums, because you would want the same for your child if they were out doing work, and you would want them to get paid for the work that they're doing. So we do our best as a small organization to let our speakers know that we appreciate them, that we are honored to have them as speakers. And honestly, every single one of our speakers, we truly cannot afford their true rates, but they love what they do. They believe in what we do, and they believe that the information you all get is invaluable. So please appreciate
Yes.
our speakers.
So leave us. This podcast episode is out today. Will there be another one tomorrow? Is that our schedule?
I believe so. I know. Let's send healing vibes to Corey, who is our branding and marketing strategist, and make sure that I'm always on point and that you guys see me everywhere. She's not feeling well today, but the plan has been to have podcast episodes released every day.
Relate to the conference. So join the conference. So get on that podcast. Leave us subscribe, of course. Leave us a 5-star review. Send that screenshot to Maria or myself, or just Maria. It's easier. Just send it to Maria, so we can get you your ticket. You got an hour to do so. Like I said, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah. So you have to go to the Autism and Black podcast on whatever platform you listen. Subscribe, leave a 5-star review, take a screenshot, DM me the screenshot and say, Dr. Barry sent me to get my ticket. And then you will get one of the 5 tickets that we are giving away today. You have an hour to do so. And I am about to hop on another live I'm doing at 5:30 only on Instagram. So you guys are going to see me stop this live and then come back live, but make sure you you attend that because it's going to be a little bit different over there. So yeah, you'll see me going back live again. So hop back on and give us some support. Other than that, you guys got until 6:15 Eastern Standard Time, because some of y'all be watching the replay at like 2 a.m. and then be like, oh, I want my ticket. And we appreciate y'all, but those tickets go pretty fast. So go to the podcast, leave a 5-star review, take a screenshot, DM the picture to me and say, Dr. Barry sent me to get my ticket. And you'll get your general admission ticket if it's in the hour time frame, and we have some left.
I love it.
All right, everybody, enjoy your day. We'll see you tomorrow.